Human history is a story of unstoppable curiosity. Long before advanced laboratories existed, our ancestors discovered how to control fire and create the wheel, the early foundations of civilization. However, the greatest leap occurred when thinkers, the early scientists, began questioning why and how the universe works, transforming mysteries into applicable knowledge. In the 15th century, knowledge was a luxury held by a few. Johannes Gutenberg changed everything with his movable type printing press. Suddenly, books were no longer hand-copied over months, but mass-produced in days. This was the world's first information explosion, a democratization of knowledge that fueled the Renaissance and sparked major reforms across Europe. When Galileo Galilei pointed his handmade telescope toward the night sky, he didn't just see stars, he shattered an ancient understanding of the universe. He observed craters on the moon and moons orbiting Jupiter, proving that Earth was not the center of everything. This discovery challenged dogmas that had stood for millennia and opened human eyes to the true vastness of the cosmos. The world once moved at the speed of wind, water, and animal muscle until James Watt perfected the steam engine. This innovation became the heart of the Industrial Revolution. Factories no longer needed to be by rivers. Trains began to cross continents, and steamships crossed oceans regardless of the wind. The steam engine was the mechanical muscle that propelled humanity into the era of fast-paced modernity. Before the late 19th century, human activity was strictly limited by the rising and setting of the sun. Thomas Edison, after thousands of failed attempts, finally created a practical, long-lasting incandescent light bulb. This invention literally banished the darkness. Cities came alive at night, working hours extended, and the way we live, work, and play was forever changed under artificial light. For centuries, diseases were seen as curses or the result of bad air. Louis Pasteur proved the real enemy was invisible, microorganisms. Through his experiments, he developed pasteurization to kill bacteria in food and created life-saving vaccines. His work laid the foundation for modern medicine, saving millions of lives from once deadly infectious diseases. Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you. Those simple words, spoken by Alexander Graham Bell, marked the birth of the telecommunications
Can you hear
era.
me?
The telephone converted the human voice into electrical signals that could travel through wires, enabling instant conversation over vast distances. The world suddenly felt smaller, connecting businesses, families, and nations like never before. Sometimes, the greatest discoveries happen by accident. Alexander Fleming returned from vacation to find that a petri dish of bacteria in his lab had been contaminated by mold. Strangely, around the mold, the bacteria were dead. He had discovered penicillin, the world's first antibiotic. This miracle drug turned infections that were once a death sentence into easily curable conditions. At the close of the 20th century, a scientist at CERN, Tim Berners-Lee, created a system to share information between computers. He called it the World Wide Web. This invention collapsed geographical barriers to information, creating a global network that connects billions. The internet became more than just a military or academic tool. It became a global library, marketplace, and digital town square for all of humanity. From the first campfire to a global digital network, the history of discovery is a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Every invention stands on the shoulders of the giants who came before. Today, we stand on the brink of a new era, with artificial intelligence, genetic engineering, and space exploration. The journey of discovery is not over. We are just writing the next chapter of our extraordinary species.